have no room in my life, my heart, or my world for hypocritical people. If you live in lies, if you thrive on pretense, if you hide your true face behind a mask, let me make it crystal clear. You do not belong here. Hypocrisy is not just weakness, it is betrayal. It destroys trust, kills relationships, and wastes time. My time. And my time is not something I give lightly. You think you can play games with me? You think your lies will go unnoticed? Let me warn you now. I see through it all. Don't mistake my calmness for ignorance. I might be silent at first, but I am watching, and I do not forgive deception. The moment I catch a lie, the moment I feel the sting of hypocrisy, everything changes, and when I act, it will not be pretty. I am not someone you can fool. I've been through too much, fought too hard, and endured too many betrayals to allow anyone to test me again. I've walked through fire, and that fire has burned away any tolerance I once had for dishonesty. Now, all that remains is a warrior who has no patience for fakes, liars, or manipulators. If you come into my life, you better come with the truth. Don't bring your half-truths, your false promises, or your masks, because when the mask slips, and it always does, I will cut you out without hesitation, without apology. My peace is sacred, my energy is precious, and I will not allow it to be drained by people who don't have the courage to be real. This is not just a statement, it's a warning. My anger isn't loud and chaotic, it's silent, sharp, and devastating. Like Liam Neeson in his most iconic roles, I don't need to shout to make my point. My actions will speak louder than words. When you cross me with lies, when you dare to bring hypocrisy into my life, you won't just see anger, you'll see the end of any bridge that connected us. Hypocrisy is poison, and I refuse to let it infect my world. It's not just a flaw, it's a choice to deceive, to manipulate, to hide the truth. And let me tell you something. Truth always wins. You can bury it under 1,000 lies, but eventually it will rise. And when it does, it will destroy everything built on falsehood. So let me ask you, what are you building your life on? Are you living honestly, or are you living a lie? Are you real, or are you just another mask in a world full of them? Because if you're hiding behind hypocrisy, it's time to stop. Take off the mask, face yourself, and choose to live authentically. I don't expect perfection, I expect honesty. Be flawed, be broken, be struggling, but be real. That's the kind of person I respect. That's the kind of person I'll stand with. But if you are fake, if you lie, if you manipulate, stay far away from me. Hypocrisy is like a crack in the foundation of life. It doesn't just harm others, it eats away at the person living the lie. It creates chaos, distrust, and pain for everyone involved. And the worst part? Most hypocritical people don't even realize they're trapped in their own web of lies. But here's the truth, it doesn't have to be this way. Hypocrisy isn't a permanent state, it's a choice, and just as it's a choice to wear a mask, it's a choice to take it off. I've been hurt by hypocrites before. People who said one thing but did another. People who claimed to care but only sought to use me. And for a long time, their lies made me angry. I felt betrayed, disillusioned, and bitter. But over time, I realized something. Their hypocrisy wasn't a reflection of me. It was a reflection of them, their fear, their insecurities, their unwillingness to face the truth about themselves. And that's when I stopped wasting my energy on anger and started focusing on building a life of truth and authenticity. If you're pretending to be something you're not, stop. Look in the mirror and ask yourself, who am I really? What am I hiding from? The hardest part of honesty isn't telling the truth to others. It's telling the truth to yourself. Hypocrisy often comes from fear. Fear of judgment, fear of rejection, fear of not being enough. But here's the thing. Living a lie will never bring you peace. The only way to feel truly free is to embrace your flaws and own your truth. The people who matter will accept you for who you are, not the mask you wear. If you've been living dishonestly, don't let guilt or pride keep you stuck. Admit your mistakes. Apologize to the people you've hurt. It's not weakness, it's strength. Taking responsibility is the first step to rebuilding trust and creating a better version of yourself. If someone in your life is a hypocrite, confront them. Give them a chance to be real, but don't let their lies drag you down. If they refuse to change, walk away. Life is too short to waste on people who don't value honesty. Surround yourself with those who are genuine, even if they're imperfect. Being real isn't a one-time decision. It's something you choose moment by moment. It's hard. It's uncomfortable. But it's worth it, because the life you build on truth will stand strong, no matter what storms come your way. Now let me speak to the hypocrites directly. If you're watching this and you feel seen, if something inside you is uncomfortable right now, don't ignore it. That discomfort is the truth knocking on your door. Don't shut it out. Open it. Face it. Change starts the moment you decide you've had enough of pretending. And for those of you who have been hurt by hypocritical people, I know the pain. I know the anger. I know the urge to strike back or shut everyone out. But let me tell you this. Don't let their lies define your life. You are stronger than their betrayal. Let me be absolutely clear. If you live a life of lies, if you hide your true self behind a mask, or if you say one thing and do another, I have no time for you. Hypocrisy is a sickness, and I refuse to let it poison my life. I've been through too much to tolerate fake people. Life has taught me that honesty, no matter how uncomfortable, is always better than deception. I've seen the damage lies can do. They tear apart trust, destroy relationships, and leave nothing but chaos behind. I refuse to allow that kind of energy into my life. This isn't just about avoiding pain. It's about protecting my peace and my purpose. I'm not here to waste time with people who don't value honesty. I am here to build something real, to grow, to inspire, and to live with integrity. And to do that, I need truth around me. Not lies, not pretense, not manipulation. Consider this your warning. If you come into my life, come with honesty, or don't come at all. I don't need fake friendships or empty words. I've been betrayed before, and I've learned to recognize deception from miles away. Don't mistake my calmness for ignorance. Don't think you can fool me. My calmness is a choice. It's the strength of someone who has been through battles and come out stronger. But when I'm betrayed, when I see lies, I don't respond with weakness. I respond with power. Like a storm that's been building quietly, I will act with focus and determination. My anger isn't loud, but it's purposeful, just like Liam Neeson's iconic intensity. I don't act out of rage, I act out of a commitment to defend what is true. Hypocrisy doesn't just hurt me, it hurts you. You may think you can live a life built on lies, but let me tell you this. Truth always wins. No matter how deep you bury it, no matter how many masks you wear, it will come to light. And when it does, the damage it causes will come back to you. Lies might feel easier, but in the end, they destroy everything they touch. So to those of you listening, let this be a moment of reflection. Are you living authentically? Are you honest with yourself and with the people around you? If you're not, then it's time to change. It's time to stop pretending, take off the mask, and face the truth, no matter how uncomfortable it is. Being real doesn't mean being perfect. It means being brave enough to admit your flaws, own your mistakes, and stand tall in your truth. That's where real strength comes from. That's where real growth begins. And that's the kind of life that matters. I've made my choice. I choose honesty, I choose authenticity, and I choose to surround myself with people who value the same. But if you're a hypocrite, if you hide behind lies, you have no place in my world. Life is too short to waste on fake people. So this is my warning. Stay true, or stay away. I have no space in my heart for hypocritical people. Let me be very clear. If you are fake, if you thrive on lies, if you pretend to be someone you're not, stay far away from me. Hypocrisy is a disease, and I refuse to let it infect my life. I've worked too hard, endured too much, and come too far to allow anyone with deceitful intentions into my circle. Hypocrisy destroys everything it touches. It kills trust, it crushes relationships, and it leaves behind nothing but pain and emptiness. I've seen what lies can do. They tear people apart from the inside out. They might make things easier in the short term, but in the end they only bring destruction. And I will not let anyone's falsehood tear down the life I am building. I'm not here to play games or entertain illusions. I live for truth, for honesty, for purpose. I'm like a warrior, Not just someone who fights, but someone who stands strong for what's real. Warriors don't waste time on cowards who hide behind lies and manipulation. They don't allow their strength to be drained by the fake people who wear masks to cover their true intentions. This is not just a statement, it's a warning. If you come into my life, you come with honesty, or you don't come at all. Don't think you can fool me. Don't mistake my calmness for weakness. When I'm quiet, it's because I'm calculating. When I'm calm, it's because I'm in control. But when I'm betrayed, when I see dishonesty in front of me, I become unstoppable. My anger is not reckless, it's purposeful. Like Liam Neeson's characters, I will unleash a quiet, deliberate fury that leaves no space for pretense. I've been hurt before. I've trusted people who wore masks, people who spoke sweet words while hiding daggers behind their backs. But that pain, it taught me. It made me stronger. It gave me the clarity to see through lies and the courage to walk away from anything that isn't real. That's why I have no tolerance for hypocrisy now. It's not because I'm angry. It's because I value my peace, my energy, and my purpose far too much to let it be wasted on fake people. If you think you can live a life built on lies, let me tell you something, truth always wins. No matter how much you try to bury it, no matter how many masks you wear, the truth will find its way to the surface. And when it does, the damage you've caused will come back to you tenfold. For those of you watching, let me ask you this. Are you living authentically? Are you honest with yourself and the people around you? Or are you wearing a mask, hiding your true intentions, and pretending to be someone you're not? Because if you're pretending, it's time to stop. It's time to face the truth. Living authentically isn't easy. It takes courage. It takes vulnerability. But in the end, it's the only way to live a life that truly matters. Being real isn't about being perfect, it's about being honest. It's about owning your flaws, your mistakes, and your struggles, and refusing to let lies define you.